I like how we just left the poor professor there. Uh-oh. I think something's about to happen. No! The golem! Dean, no. We don't have time for that. What if the cave collapses on us? And then it really will be a game over screen. But... have you completely lost it? Dean, calm down. Listen to me. There are golems all over the world, but there's only one Chuck. We have to get back to Mirapulse, now. Yeah, you're right. Let's move. That's what we've been doing. Incredible. Dean came back to his senses in an instant. Yeah, well, I've known him for a long time. It helps. Come on, you two. Stop screwing around like Bonga. Okay, we're coming. Move your butts. Do it. Don't make me come over there. Because I will do it, and you will not like it. Well, you might like it a little, but... that's a discussion for another stream. Bum, bum, bum. I guess there's still no random battles. That's always nice. And once again, I play the part of Wrong Way Tanner, as always. Screw you, Tanner Lee! You're the worst. You're the worst person that ever lived. Now there's a random... and they're all dead. Gotta love when they appear in the same hex. You can just take them all out. Love Avril mastered crisis action. And Stand-Up Adventures mastered discussion search. Okay. Avril learned a new ability. Crisis action. Allows an immediate action when any ally's HP is reduced to critical levels. That could save your life. So next is widespread. We need 3 more levels for that. Extends an original command's effect to all hexes. So that's kind of like, you know, extend from Wild Arms 3. Essentially. So that's definitely not a bad thing to have. I believe, yeah. I think Rebecca needs 1 more level to learn Magic Blocker. So that's a thing. Again, you can use your GC to learn abilities faster, but you'll lose HP for it, so I'm kind of not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're not going to take... I think we're almost out of here. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Uh-oh. I would say so. Whew! That was close. We almost got a game over screen. I'm glad we made it back safely. I wonder if that man is okay. Probably not. We'll probably never see him again, will we? Crap! It's getting late! Come on, we're running out of time. We gotta get back to town. Well, I mean, it's only 2:53 p.m. It's not that late. Come on, man. Let's get the hell out of here. Exit to the field. Exit to the field. So we obviously just want to head back to Mirapulse. Not really. There's not really anywhere else we can go. Yeah, back in the 90s, they had some great infomercials. Like, obviously, Carlton Sheets and Don West selling the baseball cards and knives and coins and such. All fun times.
Let's take a little look-see.
Especially that episode where he was setting up all the cards on a table, and the table ended up collapsing and the cards went everywhere. That was a classic moment. I'll tell you what. See if we made it in time to save this pool expert from dying. How-to guide on Windows programs like WordPad and spreadsheets. I once did a playthrough of WordPad, so there's always that to help people out if they need it. We have to hurry. The sun's almost down. Almost? No, more like... It's the big man! Hey, you're that golem crusher. And you're that kid from the cave. So you're the one who caused all the commotion here, huh? Looks like they didn't make it in time. They just finished the preparations for hanging your friend over there. Might as well go watch his last moments. I love his cowboy hat, though. That thing's awesome. No, if they'd only just finished the preparations, then there's still time. Heh, you think it'll be that easy? The executioner's a Varuni. He's hardly going to listen to the likes of you, especially now that the sun's gone down. Yep. The guy from the EDF commercial. How do you know whether he'll listen or not? I still have to try. I'm not just going to give up like Vegastar. Not going to give up, huh? And just what do you think you can do? The sun's already fallen behind the mountains, says Big Man. You going to tell him you can see through to the other side? You can do anything as long as you don't quit like Vegastar, so I'm not quitting. Okay. We've been streaming for an hour. It's been a while since I've had a rewarding job like this. I just love the instant the rope snaps tight, the way the body goes limp. Who could ask for anything more? If you've got any last words, speak up. What, don't you have anything to say to those kids that ran off to the excavation site? The brats didn't make it in time, after all. Or more likely, I bet they just ran off like cowards. What's the matter? Too scared to speak? That's a shame. Sorry, Macintosh owners. This guide is not for you. But we may be working on one at some point, but probably not. But don't worry, I'll go round up those brats and send them along right after you. No, don't do that, please. They have nothing to do with this. Huh, so you can talk after all. Well, I don't care if they were involved or not. They deserve to die for daring to talk back to a Varuni. If only they'd left me alone. Why does everyone around me keep disappearing? He's cursed! And there's no holy water in sight. Well, the sun has set, my friend, and it was the last sunset you'll ever see. Blitz Ace! The San Francisco treat. Wait! Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? We've got the Mirror of DeSoto, right here. What? Here, this is it, isn't it? Damn it, this is indeed the Mirror of DeSoto. Whew, then you'll... Thank you for the effort. You at least saved us the trouble of having to find it ourselves. But like I said, the sun has set. You didn't bring it back by sunset, so the execution goes forward as planned. That's not cool. What? You promised. Let him go. Promised? Don't be stupid. As I recall, our promise was that he'd be executed if you didn't bring the mirror back by sunset, was it not? Newsflash, the sun set before you arrived. The mirror wasn't back in time, so I guess that means it's time for a hanging. You son of a... Ha 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 ha! Promises were meant to be kept after all. Come on, somebody say something. You know this is wrong. Dean, that won't work. They're too scared of the Varuni to interfere. Why? This is so obviously wrong. This is more wrong than the time Bonga made that Freudian slip. Damn it. We can't quit. There's got to be some way to still see the sun. The hell? Not gonna give up, huh? And just what do you think you can do? The sun's already fallen behind the mountains. You gonna tell them you can see through to the other side? That's it! That's it! I've come up with a new recipe. If I can just get up there, I'll be able to see the sun. Alright, here goes nothing. You tell them. Dean, what are you doing? Who knows? He's up to his usual shenanigans. There's a sunset. That looks nice, actually. Do, 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 do. I see it. I can see the sun. The sun fucks. The sun hasn't set yet. What? You promised. Now let him go. Don't be ridiculous. This is nonsense. Nonsense or not, it's the truth. Now keep your promise. Heh. Keep my promise? To a human? Honestly, what upstanding Varuni would do something ludicrous like that? I'm not about to listen to a stupid human. You got yourself a great view up there. Now sit back and watch while I hang your friend. He's not our friend. We barely know the dude. No! Now let's get this over with. Huh? Who are you? Promises must not be broken so casually. Promises must be kept. So what? As long as I can kill humans, that's all that matters. Now get back, unless you want to be next. Who are you, Goldberg? What the? I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you for breaking your promise to Dean. Who the hell are you? Stay away. Promises are sacred. Keep your promise. Or prepare to be punished. Punished? By who? You? Don't be stupid. Ha ha ha. Keep your promise. Yeah, keep your promise. Punk. What? Who said that? That was a human voice. I know it. Was that you, Doc Sigma? Are you in the crowd? Don't start getting cocky. You humans need to just sit there and do whatever we Varuni tell you to. No. Right now, it is you who must do what I say. This is your final warning. Leave this place immediately. Is that your final answer? Or suffer the consequences. Ah. Avril? Fine, I'll stay the execution this time. Consider yourself lucky. I'm gonna go watch my demo world playthroughs now. Good riddance to you, sir. Huh? What's with that kid, anyway? That was a crazy stunt to pull, climbing up that thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Crazy times being had here, Mr. EDF. Hey, thanks for yesterday. I owe you my life. Don't worry about it. We only did what anyone would do. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to give this back to you. We give him back his license so he can drive home. Thanks, really. I've returned the Mirror of DeSoto, so that should clear up any doubts. I can't thank you enough. We never did get introduced, did we? I'm Chuck. Chuck Preston. Some people call me Charles, but they usually die 5 minutes later. I'm Dean Stark. Nice to meet you, Chuck. I'm Rebecca Streisand. My name is Avril. Nice to meet you all. I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get going. He's got to get to work, man. If he doesn't have those reports in by 10, he'll be toast. Where are you off to? Well, I originally came here chasing after a golem crusher named Greg. It's Greg! A golem crusher? Hey, I bet it's that guy. Could be. Huh? Did you meet Greg? Did he talk a lot about baseball? I never learned his name, but he's probably the same guy, yeah. Then I guess the rumors of his being around here were true after all. I'm going after him. What about you? Well, I can't stand anyone destroying golems either, so I'd really like to help you. But we're on a quest to figure out the meaning of the words Johnny Appleseed. Have you ever heard them before? Johnny Appleseed. I think I've heard it once or twice, but sorry, nothing specific comes to mind. It might be a good idea for you guys to head to Layla Bell. Layla Bell? Isn't that the big city with the TV studio? Oh, we can go be in a Carlton Sheets infomercial. Nice. Yep, that's Layla Bell, the skyscraper city, the biggest city on Filgaia. You can get info from all over the world there. The Golem Hunters Guild is there too. I'm sure you'll be able to learn something useful there. Maybe. Layla Bell, huh? Maybe one of the TV scouts will find me and then... Right, Dean? Layla Bell, right? Thanks, Chuck. The Golem Hunters Guild is there, huh? Sounds exciting. You didn't have to ignore me, you know. You don't have to freeze everything. We can't all be proctologists, you know. Oh, before you go, here. We got FX tickets. Oh, we can see a movie from the FX network. These are train tickets? Yep. You can't get to Layla Bell from here except by train. We're gonna ride a train! I can't wait. Humans have to get permission from the Varuni to ride the train, but they almost never give it. You saw that much yesterday, didn't you? They treat humans like slave labor. No, more like puppets for their own amusement. But Golem Hunters can ride the trains freely, just like the Varuni do. Awesome, thanks, Chuck. You're a great Golem Hunter. Apprentice. A great apprentice Golem Hunter, you mean? Yeah, I know. Anyway, thanks again. I promise I'll make it up to you next time we meet. I've got to get going now. Until we meet again, farewell. He's got to get to work. Well then, we should probably get going ourselves, huh? Yeah, to the station, and then to Layla Bell. Of course, that's that same station we were at before, where we met Rudy and Kanan. Okay. Do. We got FX tickets. Tickets for riding the Filgaia Express. Nice. Mwah. Anything else going on here, though? How you doing, man? There's two ways to dig for golem parts. One is to become a golem hunter, get authorization from the Varuni and Layla Bell, and handle the excavation yourself. The other is to do what we did, sign a contract to continuously dig for golem parts in exchange for a promise not to disrupt our lives. The authorized golem hunters are free to dig when they want to, and free to quit when they want, like Vegastar. We, on the other hand, we dig whenever we want to. That's how it is. Some of the laborers have come from outside lands, but others were born into families that have made Mirapulse their home. My father and grandfather were miners too, so my family's been working here for generations. Working hard has its own compensation in a way. The whiskey tastes even better after a hard day's work. I've never really considered trying to escape this life. Well, good on you, sir. You enjoy your work and such. It's Dunch, ladies and gentlemen. Freaking Dunch. You gotta appreciate Dunch. We still can't go into the sheriff's station, 'cause we haven't gotten into enough trouble yet. How you doing, man? You dared to climb to the top of the ceremonial tower? Well, the townspeople have been let off the hook this time, so I'm gonna overlook that. I'm not gonna arrest you and throw you in the slammer. But someone blew up the northern mine. There weren't as many casualties as we'd feared, but excavation there was halted again while they looked for the culprit. I can't believe people would want to destroy golems. They're precious relics of ancient Filgaia, and they're the livelihood of the people of Mirapulse. Well, don't look at me, I didn't do it. I signed the contract, but I don't want to spend my entire life in this pit. I've considered escaping lots of times, maybe go get a job at Super Value. But there are Varuni at the station. They say that if you try to escape, you'll be captured and executed by their guards. I'm so clumsy that if I made a break for it, I'd fall flat on my face right in front of them, and they'd probably pull my pants down and post pictures on Twitter. I'd be captured in an instant for sure. Haha, I'm so screwed. Of course, that's his catchphrase. Can we go in the vault now? There's an old busted lock and then a new stronger one on top of it. I guess they must have something really important in there. We can't go in, and it sucks, man. They won't even let Hasty Steven in there. It's quite disgusting, if you ask me. Bum 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 bum. How you doing? The whole area used to be nothing but wildlands. Our grandfathers all lived peaceful lives as hunters. But then the Varuni came, and after they settled here, for some reason, the monsters became a whole lot stronger. That's convenient. It's not a stretch to assume the monsters will only continue to get tougher. You kids be careful. You better keep leveling up. Don't worry about that. Man, kids these days... Executions are their answer to everything. Wasting perfectly good lives like that. Their hands could be used for creating, but they only use them to destroy. It's so sad I could just cry. Did you know that originally in ancient times, golems were designed to do factory work? But then they had to go stick a bunch of weapons on them and turn them into war machines. It's tragic. I did not mean to do that voice for him, but I was halfway choking, so it kind of worked out. It kind of worked out in the end. The rear end. All the uproar has died down and everything's returning to normal. My idiot little brother is always boasting about how he was the one who shouted back at the Varuni that time. If the Varuni were to hear him say that, he'd be in big trouble, but he just doesn't seem to understand. Oh, my stomach. Yeah. It's always about you and your stomach, isn't it, sir? Well, you can sell lucky cards for 800. Damn. Usually Gala cards are worth more, but not in this game. Although I would not recommend selling them at all. You know, unless you're in like the max level or something, but that's beside the point. We could sell some of these and get some Kizash, I suppose. Might as well. Sell 12 of them, why not? Since we have so many of them. Might as well get some cash out of them. I think you have infinite space, so I like to keep all my equipment. Badges. Badges. We can sell these, but I would not recommend doing that. Because you need them and such. Okay. Let's check the bar, and then we'll be on our way. Back to the train station. How you doing, man? When that silver-haired girl stood up to the Varuni at the gallows, she really got my blood pumping. Her usual gentle and wispy image is nice, but that inspired display of defiance was great, too. A split personality is really attractive in a woman, don't you think? I don't know about that, but... For the moment, I'm just glad to be alive. Surely I survived because I found that 4-leaf clover earlier. How about you guys? Would you like a charm to protect you on your travels? I recommend a lucky gobfoot. We actually haven't seen any gobs yet. Apparently in Layla Bell, it's become trendy to wear gems for good luck, but the truth is, tried and true charms are truly the best. Alright, have fun with that. The Varuni strut around Filgaia as though they're a higher form of life compared to us humans. At the moment, though, they really are a class above us, but they suck, you know. The Filgaia Express, the farms, the golem excavations, heck, even the flow of information, it's all under their control. Hasn't the world become much more convenient since their arrival? On a worldwide scale, we've certainly prospered. Perhaps their methods aren't that bad. Oh, they are. Before this, I was in Layla Bell. It really was as spectacular as you'd expect the center of Filgaia to be. I'm not a golem hunter, so I had to sneak aboard the train. How'd I do it? That's a trade secret. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Actually, I learned that trick from my wife, too. Man, isn't she just the best? Let's slide up the stairs. 'Cause that's what normal people do. The train that stops at the station near Mirapulse runs north to Layla Bell and south to Twelbit. Twelbit? Twelbit? The restrictions have been lifted, so I'm going down to the station to negotiate with the Varuni for a ticket to Layla Bell. At least that was my plan, but they're probably still furious about that stunt you pulled. Why, I bet they're capturing humans indiscriminately right this moment. Even my masterful powers of persuasion may not be sufficient, but I suppose I should look into matters a bit first. I suppose you should. Hey, there's more people here now. Good-looking guy from the neck up. So I guess this is Arnaud. I guess that just before we arrived in town there was a bit of a spat between the Varuni and the humans. That's too bad. If only we'd arrived a little bit sooner. I could have demonstrated how my razor-sharp intellect can be used to resolve any dilemma. So that's a cameo by Arnaud, and here's Raquel. Swordswoman with a ribbon. Of course, she's still sick. I guess they're still on their journey to find a cure for Raquel. Please excuse me. You didn't look at me with such worry in your eyes. This disease and I have been together for a long time. Are you a drifter, too? You have such kind and strong eyes. You remind me of someone I used to travel with. So that's a cameo by Raquel and Arnaud from Wild Arms 4. That's nice. That one's pretty obvious. I mean, most of them are. But yeah. So we're off to the train station. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm talking about, man? Thanks to Chuck, now we can ride the Filgaia Express. No, not the Panda Express. Come on. First to the station, and then on to Le Labelle, the biggest city in the world. I sure hope we can learn something about Avril's missing memories there. That'd be nice. Woohoo! Alright. Blitzball.